everybody, we're going to be looking at how single displacement reactions happen. So let's get started. Your first step is going to be to write the ions. So I'm going to go ahead and ignore these subscripts, and I'm going to just write the ion of each compound that I have. So right here I have the ion of hydrogen, the ion of calcium, and the ion of oxygen. Step number 2. You need to figure out if this reaction is even going to happen. So for this, we need to look at our activity series sheet. So first of all, the lone element, hydrogen, so since it's a positive, it's going to switch places with another positive. So it's going to switch places with the cation. Now to decide if this is going to react, hydrogen needs to be above calcium on the activity series sheet. And so let's take a look at that. And we see that hydrogen is not above calcium, so this reaction is not going to happen. So I'm going to put no reaction. Let's look at another example of single displacement. Step number 1, I need to write my cations. And as you notice, some of these are transition metals, so you are going to be looking at your common ions list. So this sheet. Step number 2, I need to figure out if this reaction is going to happen in the first place. So I know that my lone element is a cation, so it's going to switch with the next cation. So on my activity series sheet, I need to make sure that zinc is above silver. So I double check that, and I notice that zinc is indeed above silver, so this reaction will happen. So I'm going to go ahead and go on to step number 3. Step number 3, your first element is going to switch with the element in the compound. Since this is a cation, it's going to switch with the cation. So I'm going to put an arrow so that I know what's going on. Now I'm going to put it over here on the product side. So now I'm going to have silver by itself because it switched place with the zinc. And now instead of silver, I'm going to have a zinc. And go ahead and keep your charges just for now. And I also have nitrate right here. Now, step number 4, you need to make sure that this entire compound is balanced, so the charges are balanced. So you can't leave charges here, but we need to figure out what subscripts are going to go on there. So I'm going to do this on the side right here. So I'm going to look at this compound right here, and I'm going to look at my charges. So I know that I have a +2 cation, and I have a -1 anion. So my total charge is going to be +2 - 1, which is a +1. So it is a little bit too positive right now, so I need to add an anion. I'm going to go ahead and add another nitrate. And let's go ahead and add these up again. So my zinc is a +2 cation, and now I have a -1 anion and another -1 anion. So my charges end up being 0. So what this means is I'm going to have 1 zinc and I'm going to have 2 nitrates. So the way I'm going to write this is going to be like this. 1 zinc, and then since nitrate is a polyatomic ion, it goes into parentheses, and I have more than 1. So NO3, and we said we're going to have 2 of them. So I'm going to put the 2 right here. All right, so we are almost done. Now our final step is to make sure that this entire reaction is balanced. So that's what I will do. All right, there we have it. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.